Hey guys, just coming in for a quick talk with everyone. How's everybody doing? Just give you a state of the transportation industry from a uh, freight broker's perspective. I'm sitting in my office here, uh, 3101 American Legion Road, Exodus Logistics Learning Center, Suite 21A, Chesapeake, Virginia, 23321. What is the state of the transportation industry from a freight broker's perspective? What's going on in brokering today? Is it a good time to get involved? Um, and how do you get involved? What's required? And things like that. Are the rates bad? Are the shippers not paying? Are the brokers keeping the money? It's good to start a business in the transportation industry right now in 2024, first quarter. Quarters, there's 4 quarters in a year. January, February, and March is the first quarter. April, May, June is considered the second quarter. July, August, September is the third quarter. Um, October, November, and December is the fourth quarter, right? Just like in a game, there's 4 quarters. Well, in the year, the fiscal year, there's different quarters. So we're in the first quarter right now. We're in the middle of the first quarter. We're in February. So are the rates as it relates to a freight broker? Is it a good time to become a freight broker now, right, in this industry? Um, a logistics provider, someone who arranges for the transportation of freight. What's preventing you from starting your brokerage if you are interested in freight brokerage, even dispatching? But we're talking about on this channel, freight brokering. Of course, we can get to the very basics as far as startup costs. Getting your broker authority, um, your bond, and all the requirements for being a freight broker, and then your back office infrastructure as far as your load boards, your TMS system, things of that nature as well. What do you need, right? So, and then what are some of the questions that you have about freight brokering, right? Right now, today, is it a good industry? Is it a good fit? Can you be a person who is successful as a freight broker today, right now, right? Can you land a shipper? Will the shipper provide you with good rates on the load tenders? Can you provide a service to arrange for transportation for that shipper? Can you find good carriers to move your customers, the shippers, loads, right? And can you make your margins um, in that process? So, if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to us here at our Exodus Logistics Learning Center. We do have a freight broker um, 101 training for beginners, 90-day self-paced course. It's for beginners, those who know very little, if anything, about the freight broker industry. Okay. We provide that service, that support. We answer the basic questions. And even a lot of the basic questions, the so-called experts still need to review and tap into that as well to have those answers. But where, as a new broker, where do you start? Where do you start? Do you start locally in your area? Do you look up shippers in your area? Do you find carriers in your area? Or do you have a niche or a specialty that you're going to look into? How do you move in the ecosystem of transportation from a broker's perspective? So, um, any questions will be um, welcome here. I'll be here briefly. There's not a lot of people on today, but I just wanted to do a quick live just to update, what's going on in the industry and how valuable and how possible it is for you as a potential person who want to become a freight broker in the transportation industry, make money in this industry without a truck, without a CDL or experience. And one of the ways is as a someone who arranges for transportation, which is a freight broker. You have a real estate broker, you have a mortgage broker, you have a stock broker. We are brokers in the industry of transportation and freight. Okay. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. My phone number is up there. And the email I'm putting here as well, up here. Okay. And I can even share my screen. So let's put that up here as well. If they let me, right? So let's see, share the screen, the Chrome, freight broker. There we go. There we go. So now we're sharing the screen under the freight broker section. Okay, so we provide a service for you guys from a broker's perspective of the industry. Okay, and we have Zoom calls for you and our ongoing training, our self-paced 90-day training. Okay, and then we also offer different products in our products menu, the different services and products we offer for our individuals who are interested. You guys who subscribe to this channel, we've changed a few things. So we have a 20% off sale now for our freight broker training for beginners. And then we have a live in-person training as well at our Exodus Logistics Learning Center here in Virginia. We do it live for those who can be here in person, as well as virtual for those who cannot. Okay. And then we have instituted a merchant account called Affirm, where we offer payment plans. So if you can't afford to pay the full price, we do payment plans. Okay. So those are the things that we offer. Okay. So any questions about the industry? I can entertain that right now. If you or someone you know who's interested in getting started in this industry, if you have a budget that you have in mind that you want to consider in the industry, how much are you willing to put up? Let me get access to our portal here. For those of you who are going to be ongoing members, this is what you will see in the portal. Give you a taste of that, our Freight Broker 101 main menu portal. Okay. And the services that we offer in our 90-day course, from our getting started column, orientation, what are some of the prerequisites that we offer? What are some of the requirements that we offer? Prerequisites mean if you're going to be a freight broker, then you want to have your company established, your business set up, your business structure, whether it's LLC, EIN, company name, things of that nature. You are registered with your particular state, your domicile residence, right? You want to be legit. And then the prerequisites the requirements of brokering. So, hey, LaDonna, how are you? So the requirements of brokering as well, we go through that as well. What's the difference between a broker and a broker agent? What are the 4 R's of brokering? And we're dealing with different levels of capital that you're going to need as a broker. You may have cash flow. You may have a line of credit. You may deal with invoice factoring. Okay. So those are some of the things that we go into as well. Right. And then we have our modules, our self-paced modules. Module 1, broker packet types. As a broker, you have two customers, 2 people you're dealing with from a broker's perspective. You are literally the middle person in that relationship between your customer and the motor carriers who are going to be transporting your customer's freight. Okay. So you need contracts to have established between your broker shipper contracts or your broker shipper packets and your broker carrier packets, and what are the contents of those things. We go over that, design them and things like that. We actually have a quiz in each module as well. So let me give you a taste of that. And everything is becoming digitized. Okay. Take the module 1 quiz and you'll be introduced to a online version of the quiz. You click the start and it goes to the quiz. So we are making everything a little bit more streamlined for our participants in our course. Okay. Making following along with it very easy and user friendly so that you get understanding. And then if you have any questions, you'll be able to um, ask those questions in our live Zoom and go from there. Okay. But, and then next, who are the shippers? And then who are the carriers? How to get the carriers? How to get the shippers in module 2? How to get the carriers in module 3? And then the most important module, module 4, when you get there, is the load movement process. How to tender freight, how to move freight. When a shipper gives you a load tender to decide if you want to move that load or not, what do you do? What's the process? Well, first you want to have your systems in place, your TMS system, your load boards, your factoring, your infrastructure of your back office before you are capable of even doing that. And we cover that in detail. Of course, we have a broker final exam. You can request a certificate. We have different tools and resources, different broker documents here, load boards and Zoom training videos for your leisure, right? And then we have our affiliates and then our social media. So this is what we present, okay? So any questions will be more than welcome. We put our address, our email address, and our phone number in the chat here for you guys to reach out. Okay. So when you guys do catch this video, it's live now, but some of you may be at work right now or unavailable. But when you do catch the video, if you have any questions, again, reach out to us. The phone number, the email, and the link to the website are there. Okay. Matter of fact, let me put the actual website to the actual broker piece here as well. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you.